Good morning, friends. Welcome to the channel Topical Guide to English. This name Topical Guide is something totally new. This is a name given to 4 volumes of 2 books. In these 4 books, meant only for students, the running words of English along with idioms are broken up subject-wise, topic-wise. It is a new way of teaching English, especially in the non-English world, where English is not the mother tongue, but the second language. My purpose is, since the world is coming closer day by day, and we are to interact with outsiders, not belonging to our mother tongue, we should know correct, good and appropriate English. You refer to this book when you search a word for your idea. The English dictionaries at present, they will help you to find the meaning of a word because they are alphabetically presented. But if you seek a word, you can't get it. You have to rummage through the entire pages of the dictionary. I am giving you an example. You want to say something is very unpleasant, bad, unwanted from the beginning, but later in the result it is very good. What is that word? Tell me, how can you find it? There is a branch of dictionary called thesaurus. But the name of the topic is very important for you. Where to find? In this Topical Guide to English series, I have named the subject in such a way that you can immediately guess this word must be there under this topic or in this subject. This is salutary word is a positive word for things. Now, what are things? There are 2 categories of subjects. One is a person and another is a thing. A person is a living person, human being. Anything other than a living human being is a thing. Your hand is a thing. You are a person, but your hand is a thing, the sun is a thing, the tiger is a thing, the computer is a thing, everything is a thing. So if there can be a subject, positive quality of things, you can search it and get the word salutary. His suspension from service was salutary for him, because during these periods, these months, he composed his best novel. This is how you get salutary. The book presents the word like this. The head word first, salutary. Its brief meaning is given. If something is salutary, though its effects from the beginning are unpleasant, bad, etc., its long result is good. Then an illustration is given, that which I gave you now. Salutary. 2 volumes, 1 book for degree level students, and another book for 2 volumes for postgraduate students and candidates for competitive examinations. Because standards differ. The words which I have given for the degree level students are enough for them. This is how I have named the book Topical Guide. I have also given some grammatical use in this. I have written salutary, adjective, bracketed ADJ, adjective. say every adjective has a degree, good, better, best. But there are some adjectives, some words, which are not gradable. Salutary, real, not like that. So it is also indicated there, not gradable. All the words have some brief indication of their parts of speech. Now, if a verb, it is written present, past, past participle. Go, went, gone. In a bracket, it is also written there. You will not find any difficulty to use the word. This is a way of presenting English which you will never find anywhere. There are many English books, many English teaching books in the world, but you will never find this pattern anywhere. Similarly, there is a special book, Topical Guide to Idioms, English Idioms. There, necessity for using idioms is indicated first. Where to use idioms? Sometimes, instead of directly saying something, you say or write something in a twisted way, in an intelligent way, in an ornamental way. You are passing by your own high school in a car to a different place. When you looked back, you saw your high school and you went to your past childhood age. What you write? As I passed by my school, I went down the memory lane. Down the memory lane is a phrasal use. What type of phrase it would be? You must have a part of speech. So part of speech is important. What is a noun? What is an adjective? What is an adverb, etc. What is an adverb? An adverb modifies a verb and also modifies an adjective. This down the memory lane, this compact phrase, it modifies the verb went. So I have also indicated in many places the parts of speech to which an idiom belongs. In addition to this, I have also composed 2 volumes of about 500 pages. Informal words. Informal means words for informal use and spoken English. Formal use means that are presented in examinations, in formal talks, in meetings, in serious discussions, in courts. These are formal forums where you can't write informal English. You have to write formal English. In this way, I have composed 7 volumes, out of which 4 are essential for students. You can buy one book and say or see for yourself what I am saying is correct or not. There you will find many cases. You can write English. You can translate your ideas, what you get by your mother tongue, into English. They will be grammatically correct. But if a person will know that you have no idea of appropriate English, so they will smile at you. You may think they are very interested in you, but no, they are smiling at your ignorance. That is why I have written these 7 books. I am giving you another example. When you come out of the market, you find that your scooter is so surrounded by other scooters that you cannot take it out. This is not the way to express that. If you write something like this or say something like this, and a person who knows English will laugh at you. What is the correct English? I found my scooter boxed in. Box, this is the ornamental use of box. Box is normally a noun, but here it is used as a verb and in a passive voice. Other scooters boxed my scooter in. No, it is not used in active voice. It is used in passive voice. My scooter is boxed in. Similarly, I am in the same job for the last 20 years. I feel suffocated. I feel squeezed. There is no outlet. I feel boxed in. There are many instances, hundreds. And for each word, each idiom, I have given examples. The examples are mine exclusively. For each book, number of examples would exceed 15,000. They are mine exclusively. You can't find the same word elsewhere. So considering the necessity of appropriate English in the world, I would suggest you to master the English language as far as practicable, and the topical guide for you will be the best guide. Therefore, you can subscribe to this channel. In this channel, I will deliver a lecture at least giving 1 or 2 or 3 words, at least 1 word, and normal 3 words, totaling to 10 or 5 or 7 minutes. This is how my request is to subscribe to the channel and buy at least 1 copy and see for yourself. You will find these examples very interesting, friends. For example, if you read the sentences given under the topic sorrows of life, pleasures of life, experiences of life, you can write an essay under this heading. For essay writing, my examples will enrich you so much. I cannot exaggerate it here. For example, I am giving you one example. We know the word scratch. The monkey came and scratched my face, used its nail and dragged it on my face so that there are stripes, lines, some blood particles are there. Scratch. But there is a familiar word, familiar with this scratch, scrape. Scrape is used when you pass in a narrow route, your sides are brushed. How to use this word in an ornamental sense? Suppose you earn 15,000 rupees per month, but your family needs 18 to 20,000 rupees per month. What you will say? We just scrape by. This is the use. There are persons, we have seen positive side of things. Salutary. I told you words are allotted to things, allotted to persons, and there are some words which are allotted to both things and persons. They can be used for things as well as persons. Let us see the positive quality of a human being. There are people who remain above dispute, non-controversial. There may be controversial situations, say village politics or political disputes, but they manage to remain above dispute. What is that word? Use your non-controversial. The right word is innocuous. Let us go to a verb, straddle. Straddle, straddle, straddle. Present, past participle. Continuous, straddling. Straddle means to sit with the legs stretched to two sides. You ride a horse, you cannot sit unless you straddle. Now, see how this word is used in a different sense. He was the chairman. The meeting disputed about a particular issue. The chairman straddled the issue, means he did not give a correct, right opinion. His opinion he did not give. He told things supporting this side as well as supporting that side. You write like this. He supported things this side and that side. He straddled. Your child does martial art exercises. In martial art exercises, there is an exercise of straddling your legs. People can straddle their legs and touch their anus on the ground. You ask your child, don't straddle so much. It will rupture your anus. This is the way you can find every learning of English interesting. Every language is golden. There is no doubt about it. But unless we know good, correct, and appropriate English, you see, we cannot successfully interact with the world. We get a poor impression, and our work is not done. This is the purpose behind all these activities and exercises. Thank you.